happy Halloween. If you want to see how I did this look, keep watching.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat.
Welcome to my 2020 Halloween makeup video. And we are going to be doing a mermaid beat, guys. I said a mermaid beat. Now stay tuned and watch my Instagram and get on my Instagram so you can see my Halloween couples picture uploaded on the 31st. So here I'm just gonna be concealing my eyebrows down so that I can make them the color of my choice. Your eyebrows are gonna still show through a little bit, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And now I'm just gonna pat that down with some powder just so it won't be so wet when I put the powder over it. And honestly, if you want your brows to be truly whatever color you're gonna use, you can use glue as a base and let the glue dry, and then you put the concealer on and go ahead, and then your eyebrows won't really show up when you do your look. So now I'm going to be taking my Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm going to be using 3 purples. It's a medium purple all the way to a dark violet, and I am just ombreing that up my eyebrow. See, I'm using a little bit of a darker purple here, and I just gradually, increase the color purple. I had the color purple. No pun intended. That was actually a double entendre as well because it had 2 meanings. But anyways, I'm just lining the bottoms of both of my brows so that they could be as close to sisters as possible. And honestly, my lines, I thought they was looking crazy, even though I know like where my brows naturally go, but because it's color, it just looked a little bit weird to me. But it turned out great. So now I did the other brow, and I'm just gonna draw the line on the top of this brow and gradually increase the purples and deepen the purples, and just creating that shape that I love so much on my eyebrows. So now I'm just gonna speed this up and finish this brow because the face is nothing without the brows. You already know. You already know what it is. What y'all think? I'm looking a little Willy Wonka-ish over here. In same steps, ain't nothing changed. We gonna clean these brows up just like we normally would if they was black. Let's get these hoes poppin'. P-O-P-I-N-G. P-O-P-P-I-N-G. Girl can't spell today. I blend it out, and I'm gonna pat this powder down like normal. Let's get it prepped for the shadow. Okay, so I'm still in my Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm putting in that little teal blue color. It's so vibrant. Even on black skin, it shows very well, very pigmented. Now, see, I was feeling myself a little bit too much over there. I don't even know what I was listening to while I was walking like that. And I'm just going to do the same and follow up with the other eye. This eye always turns out the best to me. It's like so weird. So weird. I don't know. I don't know. Symmetry, I guess. So I'm going to take this flatter dimming brush and dust this pink in the inner corner of my eye real quick and all that. Okay, now I'm sliding over to this Boss Lady palette, and I'm going to dip and get some colors up out of here. This one, this one, this one, or this
one? More mermaidy? Yeah, I'm saying, which one? What was them? You said this one and this one and that one?
No, the shiny ones.
This I can see this one on you.
So as y'all saw, I let Dress pick out the next color. And it's this rose goldy, like pinkish shimmer that I put on my lower lid. Even though y'all see I barely have a lid. I have hooded eyelids. Now I'm just adding some pink glitter over the top of the front of this. Now I have my purple star glitter, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner just a little bit. And this is what the purple glitter looks like. It's in a star shape. And the pink glitter. And that's my niecey Sophia running in the back of my video. Now we need some hydration. And I'm going to go in with that Glam Glow that I got from my BoxyCharm box. I guess I wait after all that to show y'all the inside of this palette. Let's get into these colors. Yeah. So I'm not going to use any foundation only because my foundation hasn't really been my shade lately. So I'm just going to go in with some concealer and contour and call it a day. So after I use my collab concealer, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer because it's a tad bit lighter just in the very, very, very inner corners. And of course I blend it out with my favorite beauty blender. Now I'm going to add a little bit of my summer shade up in there just so I can have a transition between that and my actual contour. It's a tad bit darker in my shade. Not too bad. Now y'all see I'm going to grab my contour shade, and I'm just putting them in throughout because it's a lot darker than my skin, but not too much. Like, it'll blend really well with this summer shade of mine. Okay, so it's a little bit dark towards the bottom. I don't want it to be that dark, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more concealer and brighten that part of my highlighter. Of course, we're gonna brighten this little piece of my forehead like so to make my forehead look a little bit bigger, not too much, because I don't want a big forehead. I just want a normal size forehead. You know, I don't have no forehead. And I just sprayed a little bit of my Tarte just for this to melt in my face and look more skin-like. Okay, so moving right along to powder. I'm putting on my powder that I mixed together. It's a custom mix that I make for my skin. And I'm just gonna put a little bit under my eyes so that we don't crease. And it's gonna add some color because it has like a little bit of that yellowy orange undertone of my regular skin. And of course I'm just gonna dust this powder away and put a little bit more on these light spots. Yeah, let's get this popping. Okay, so I didn't realize that I didn't get this part before, but this is what I'm putting on my cheek. It's just a little purple makeup, and then I'm gonna place my purple gold glitter over it and just keep applying product and glitter until I get my desired results. Okay, so I think that about does that side. I'm just adding a little bit more of the primer stuff that I use it as a primer, but a little bit more of the purple stuff, and then I'm gonna apply some more glitter just so it could be so popping with my scales. It's cute. Get a little bit on my nose, not too much, just a little bit. Now I'm gonna take this little brush from my Luxie brush set, and I'm gonna get that waterline, and then I'm gonna chase the inside of my waterline with some white. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the inner corner with that rose goldy color, and the teal color is called Focus, which is a teal color. Okay, so y'all know glitter gets everywhere, but why is these three glitter spots just sticking off my chin like a beard. Okay, let's chase this waterline. And sometimes I can't watch other people do this, but I just love the way it looks and the way the white makes your eyes look bigger. For my lash glue, I'm going to try this Kiss lash glue because I usually use like Duo or you know that what's the hair glue. So, and I have no shame in using hair glue at all. I'm trying to start using actual glue for your eyelashes. Okay, so I tried to use these lashes, but they just were terrible and I couldn't put them on. They were already sticky and I just had a bad experience and I ended up putting on something else. Okay, so when you're using actual lash glue, you want to allow it to get tacky before you put it on your eyes, just so that it can stick better. And I'm gonna put these lashes on and be right back. Okay, so naturally it's a little bit more difficult for lashes to stick to glitter, but I felt like my lashes needed some glitter on them, and as you see, I was just getting glitter all over my face, really. And I'm just putting some of this glitter on my inner corners. And of course, how could we do a mermaid look without the Mermaid collection? I'm using this Moonlight lip gloss, and it just really topped the whole look off. It really did. Okay, so get this wig cap. Put this wig cap on for y'all. We gonna get these locks up out the way and, you know, flatten them down, protect them, and put my wig on. Okay, your girl started feeling herself way too much when she had put this purple wig on. I am so done. Maybe I need to try this color for real on myself. I like it on me. I really do like this color on me. It looks so cute. Okay, now for the mermaid jewels. Now, I do have purple contacts, but I have really chronic dry eyes. So I'm just going to put those on Halloween and take a picture for you guys and get it popping. Okay, so I'm just gonna place that in the center of my forehead, and my forehead is literally the perfect size for this. So maybe my forehead ain't too tiny after all. Like, it's coming together already. Still up here feeling myself, still loving the look. So then I went and got a little piece of head dressing. I actually ended up adding jewels to my neck too, but and this is the real sign off. Love you guys. Bye.